I'm just finishing up SpongeBob's part in this session. I mean, hopefully. I know there's a part with the plane. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if there's a part with the plane here. I don't remember. There's probably a part with the plane, but I know there's a part with a rocket, and I know there's a part where you play as Big Plankton before he gets to the city. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oof. Woo! What kind of music do you guys like? You remember it wasn't even a couple years ago, it was at least 5 years ago, where like dubstep was just everywhere. I never liked it then. It was too loud and noisy for me. But well, I guess I can't say that I like it now, because I don't really listen to specific dubstep things. I don't understand. There are too many genres. Like, there's this kind of heavy metal, there's this kind of heavy metal, there's this kind of heavy metal, there's this kind of heavy metal. It's like, which is the one that's good? You know? And it's like, don't get screamo confused with death metal or something like that. I'm like, how can I tell the difference? I am not a very musical person. As with everyone. You know, there's music that makes you feel certain ways, remember certain things and stuff like that, but like I can't tell nuances in music, really. Or like influences most times. My sister and my dad are more musicians, so they can, but I can't. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know the teeny tiny differences. I don't even know like exactly what some of the genres are. Like you'll say ska music, I'm like, I have no idea what that means. You'll say vaporwave, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Say this and that and this, I'll be like, yep, that's the song. I'm sorry I'm such an uncultured swine about that, but give me a break, man. You can't.
Oh, didn't I tell you, SpongeBob? There's a second light in this room. It's a mighty big door, you know. Oh.
So, I know there's a lot of people that like the happy music, and yeah, I like the happy music too. But sometimes happy songs are not so happy when you listen to the words. Sometimes you can interpret things from songs that other people don't hear, you know. Like, I'm sure there's, like, the artist meant something by, you know, what it is that they wrote. But it's not always what people, you know, interpret from it. Like, we don't know, I mean, I don't know, that Leonardo da Vinci intended beauty when he did the Mona Lisa, you know? But it's such a staple of beauty, especially in art. And where are we going? Okay. You know? And it's like, it's okay if you don't, you know, interpret beauty from that painting. You know, if you interpret, I don't know, sadness or apathy or something different, that's alright. That's you as an individual. you know. And I feel the same way about a lot of different kinds of art, you know. And I think that's really interesting when it comes to movies. Like how you can see this in, you know, the story. Like this movie is a communist propaganda. And the same exact movie could be like, this movie is capitalist propaganda. And it's like completely different ideals and stuff. And people can recognize, you know, themes for, you know, such differing things in the same piece. Oh my god. I swear to God, I don't want to try on your rocket pants. Oh. There we go. Now what?
Well, that's the last one. I've never been happier.
And what's even better, this one didn't zap me. No.
I take things very emotionally.
Now you'll see the power of my greatest invention of all time ever. Watch in awe,
I swear to God.
SpongeBob.
This is what I was talking about with cliches in the other episode. Like, this is obviously going to be something stupid. Let's see what it is. See? You need 3 jellyfish to power a tea maker. What is it called? A Keurig? I don't know. Do you guys ever donate to places? Like, I don't know, a shelter for animals or something? And you're like, you're expecting kind of more, like to see a happy doggy or whatever if you're donating to a shelter, but you don't get to see the happy doggies. You just see the people like, oh yeah, thanks for the food, whatever. That was a little bit random.
That's a fine prop, SpongeBob. You done good.
Okay, thanks, old man Jenkins. Can we leave now and get out of this place? Huh? Huh?
Sorry, SpongeBob, it ain't that simple. Something's got this here worm belly all fired up. That's why these gut juice levels are so high. That happens to me when I ain't seen cucumbers. If someone was to find out why and sort it out... Oh, hello.
Oh, me.
Whoa.
Never fear. SpongeBob to the rescue. Which way was it to the rescue again?
Towards, how should I put this delicately? The rear.
Ah, shocking. I did not see that one coming.